I started creating my angel wings almost exactly a year ago. I remember because we were about to have a bunch of people over for 4th of July weekend, and I was in this room, which used to be my children's music room and my parents' TV room, but now it's this spectacular mess. But I was in here just isolating myself, and I was in a very, very dark place because we had just pulled out my daughter from school 2 months earlier because of all the bullying that she was getting from this one particular girl, and the school really just failed to protect her and the other kids that were being bullied. And it was just having this devastating effect, not only on her, but on myself and my husband. Because, you know, there's that saying, which is so true, you're only as happy and healthy as your happiest and healthy child. And she was just not doing good, and neither was I. And so I started painting, and that quickly graduated to creating my angel wings. So this piece I want to show you that I have been very protective over showing people. It's one of the first posts I did on Instagram, but I kept it hidden safely away and have not posted it on my YouTube channel because it brings up so much emotions. And as you can see, I recycle stuff, packaging stuff that I get when I order stuff. And this is it. So what was going through my mind as I was creating this piece, so much turmoil and anger and love for my child, and trying to tap into my empathy and understanding and wisdom and knowledge and compassion to get over the anger that I was feeling towards her bully. And I just wanted to protect my daughter. So I started creating these wings. And when I started, I didn't really have a plan. I just painted the canvas black because that's the mood I was feeling. And I started laying down the feathers. And I'm surprised that I actually did it in color coordination here. We have the greens and the golds and the yellows here, and we have the pinks, fuchsia, purple, blues, blacks, grays, leading up to the white, and then the red in between. And you can see words, because after all, this is a book and I'm an author and I always want to promote words. So that was important to me. And within the pictures you see, here's Mandela. When I finished the wings, I stepped back and I was so overwhelmed with the feeling that I was getting off of it. Not one of anger and sadness, but of power and cleansing and just relief and gratitude that I was able to create this and put all my emotions into it. But I put those negative emotions into it, those hurtful, harmful emotions, and what I got off of it was exactly the opposite. And I was so amazed by the feeling that I was getting off this canvas. But something was missing from this piece. So I just started doodling, and I ended up drawing my daughter here. She's in this protective cocoon, and these are her wings, and they're from the book, The Giving Tree. I don't know if you're familiar with that book. It's the most amazing story about this tree who gives and gives and gives to this little boy. It gives its leaves, its apples, its branches, and ultimately its own trunk to take care of this boy. And that's what we as parents do. We would cut off our branches, we would give our fruit, we would give our trunk, our bodies to protect our children. And that's how I felt. And the purity of the white feathers represents her innocence and how vulnerable she is. And here are my mommy wings, made out of stories of legends to protect her. I realize that I'm ready to let this piece go. I want it to heal somebody else out there the way it has healed me. So thank you so much for listening. The prayer that came naturally as I laid down the hand-cut feathers is one of protection, wisdom, guidance from all these amazing legends. This is my prayer.